All right, welcome back for the guys. 2 minutes before the start here. A little pregame. This is the 51st game in the series. Minneapolis leads it 41-9 at Russell here. We lead it 16-6. Last game, Russell won by a score of 64-39 here last February to break a Minneapolis 19-game winning streak. The tournament last week at Hoisington, Minneapolis, they had two, each played a team that they each won a game against. Similar scores. Minneapolis beat La Crosse 54-34. Russell beat them 64-39. Russell is 3-9 overall, as is the Lions. Russell is 0-4 in the league. Minneapolis is 0-5. The Broncos give up an average of 61.4 points a game. Minneapolis gives up 56.2. The Broncos score an average of 47.6. We score an average of 43.3. So they're scoring about 4 more points than we are, and they're giving up about 5 more points than we are. So it ought to be a pretty tight game, at least on paper.
Yeah, exactly. On paper, I think you're right. So it'll be interesting to see. So they are without the Holloway boys. So
yes, they moved.
Yes.
They're in Osborne.
Yep. For Minneapolis, number 3, Lane Sanders. For the Broncos, also number 3, Travis Oak, 6'3" senior. He's been around for a while. Pretty good ball player, 6'3". For Minneapolis, number 12, a junior, Trent Brubaker. For the Broncos, a sophomore, Austin Price. For Minneapolis, number 21, 6' junior, Trayvon Thomas. For the Broncos, number 5, Kyle Farmer, 5'10" junior. He played quite a bit last year as well. For Minneapolis, a senior, 6'4", Jace McKinney. And for the Broncos, number 10, 5'9" junior, Logan Decker. Or Kobe Decker, excuse me. For Minneapolis, number 30, sophomore Caden McCulloch. And for the Broncos, number 40, Matt Burley, 6'3", senior. So, Minneapolis in their traveling blue, Russell Broncos in their home white.
And I believe we'll have the national anthem here. Well, they didn't do that for the girls' game, so.
What's
Very good solo
Yeah, very nice. Very nice. Very well done. So,
by this young lady. I didn't catch the name.
nope.
All right, we've had the introductions. We've had the Star Spangled Banner. We're ready to play some basketball.
Sounds good. Minneapolis, as I said earlier, in their traveling blue, and Russell in their home white as we get ready for action tonight. As they have some vehicles that need to be moved. As we get ready to go here, Tip McKinney will go up against Oaks as we get ready to go. Action underway. And it will go in the hands of Trayvon Thomas. Minneapolis will start with the basketball. Brubaker with the basketball, gets it back to McCulloch. McCulloch will drive, pulls it back out, gets it back to Brubaker. Brubaker on the right-hand side. Russell in a zone to start out with. Sanders drives in, kicks it into McKinney. McKinney in the paint, shot is up, and it's off the glass, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it up, and gets it off the glass and good. Nice job, Jace McKinney, as he gets the first points of the night. Back the other direction it goes into the hands of Price. Price will set up Minneapolis in a man. Price with the basketball, kicks it over on the outside to Farmer. Farmer down low into the hands of Burley. Burley back out here to Oaks. Oaks looks down low to Burley. Burley turns around, has nothing, gets it down, stolen away into the hands of Minneapolis. Nice job by Jace McKinney to drop down and get the steal. McCulloch with the basketball, drives in.
Palm the ball, they say.
That's what they called. Turnover Minneapolis.
They're naming names, not just giving off cars.
Into the hands of Oaks. Oaks will drive, gets it down low, shot off the glass and good by Oaks. Tied up at 2. McCulloch across the prime line into the hands. Down low. McKinney off the glass and no good. Rebounded by the Broncos. Price back the other direction. Price will drive, kicks it back out to Oaks. Shot is up and it's good.
Nice shot. They take the lead 4-2.
Brubaker back to McCulloch. McCulloch drives in. There's a kick. No call. Gets it back out. Ball to be inbounds by Minneapolis. McCulloch will pull the trigger. Down low. No foul, no call.
Blocked by McKinney.
Nice job by McKinney to take it away after the turnover. McKinney with a nice steal right there, puts it back in.
4-4.
Oaks with the basketball. Back out to Price. Price pulls it back down, gets it back to the top. It goes to Burley. Burley back to Oaks. Oaks back out. Shot is up and it's good by number 5, Farmer. And it's a 3. Broncos go up. Trayvon Thomas down to.
Blocked from behind by Oaks. Last touch by McKinney, they say. Allison in for McKinney. Sherbert in for, I didn't see who.
Sanders.
Sanders.
Turnover goes back to the Broncos. Oaks up and good. Nice little drop down pass. Back on the outside it goes to McCulloch. McCulloch back to Sherbert. No good. Rebounded by Price. Price with the basketball. He'll bring it down to set it up. 9-4, Broncos with the lead. Gets it back out to the outside. And the turnover.
Pulled the foot. 9-4 Broncos, 4:50 to go in the first. Little 5-0 run.
Ball goes back in the hands of McCulloch. McCulloch gets it down low to Thomas in the paint. Up and good. Nice shot. Nice pass. Great finish by Trayvon. Nice no-look pass by McCulloch.
It's a mismatch against him, against number 40 with his speed. Oaks and McKinney kind of cancel each other out.
Ball goes over to Price. Or Farmer, excuse me. Farmer with the basketball. Gets back over to Oaks. Oaks back over here to Price. Price back to Farmer. Down low to Burley. Nice job by Minneapolis to get the tie up as Trent Brubaker gets a hand in there and ties it up.
Possession error to the Broncos. McKinney comes in for Oaks, or for Thomas, excuse me.
Ball goes to the top of the key to Farmer. Farmer with the basketball for the Broncos. Ooh, a quick shot by the Broncos. No good, rebounded by Hunter Allison. Back out it goes to McCulloch. Had a cutting person open, didn't see it. Pulls it back out. Brubaker for three, up and good. Nice job by Trent Brubaker. He's been shooting the three better lately. Nice shot as Minneapolis ties it up at 9. Oaks with the basketball. Oaks on the outside. He's guarded by McKinney. A little switch there. Oh, nice steal right there by Minneapolis as Brubaker comes away with it. Brubaker comes back the other direction. Gets it back out to Hunter Allison, and there's going to be a foul on number 4, Austin Price. Checking in is number 2, Tanner Brown. Minneapolis inbounds. To get it to McCulloch. McCulloch. Oh.
Good steal by the Broncos. Number 2.
Back the other direction. Oaks on the outside. Shot in the paint, no good. Rebounded by McKinney. Back the other direction. McCulloch. Down in the corner goes to Hunter Allison. Hunter Allison, not a good pass. Tried to get Brubaker down low. Turnover, back it goes.
2-on-1, they throw it away. Remains 9-9, 2:52 to go. Thomas and Lane. Sanders come in for Brubaker and Allison.
I don't know what, that's not a Bronco.
No, that's kind of an alligator, I guess.
I was going to say, I didn't know Broncos look like that. Oh, gosh, darn.
Yep.
Yeah,
McKinney had not been able to establish
yep.
presence in the front court when the pass was thrown to them. Brubaker will come in for McCulloch.
Down low in the corner. They go back down to Price. Shot is off the mark. Rebound by Trayvon Thomas. Back the other direction. Trayvon in the paint.
Travel, no call.
Back out. Down low to McKinney. Up and can't get it to fall.
He's going to foul Oaks over the back, I believe.
Nope, I think it's the other way around. They're going to call Oaks with the foul. So.
Well, those can go either way, I guess.
Brubaker to inbounds. Nice catch and release by McKinney as he puts it in. Minneapolis takes the lead 11-9. 3-point shot by Price off the mark. Rebounded by Minneapolis.
Sherbert with the board. Down to Sanders. McKinney down low
Nice
to Thomas.
pass.
Can't get it. He's fouled.
Nice job by Minneapolis to get it down and get it in.
McKinney's coming out, leaving Sherbert, Sanders, Thomas. Brubaker, no, McKinney just moved down the other end.
Checking back in for the Broncos is Decker, excuse me. Shot is up and good by Thomas. So Trayvon misses one, makes the other.
Hunter Allison comes in for Thomas.
Nice job, Lane Sanders.
Great steal.
Yeah,
Oh.
good call. The ball came back off and hit Lane as he's out of bounds. So unfortunately, that's a good call. So
good effort.
Yeah, good effort by Lane Sanders. Good hustle there. So back the other direction. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded by McKinney.
He's fouled. Lions up 12-9, 1:47 to go here in the first.
Checking in for the Broncos is number 5, Farmer. He checks back in.
McCulloch comes in for Sherbert.
Lane Sanders with the basketball. Back out to Brubaker. Brubaker wisely pulls it down. Back to Sanders, down low to Hunter Allison. Ah, dang it. Great hustle by McKinney. Good job. Great hustle there. Oh!
Off of Oaks, number 3. McKinney did a good job of getting that off of him.
Turnover on the pass on the inbounds. Back to Russell. Law with the basketball back where it goes into the hands of Farmer. Farmer back on the outside to Decker. Decker in the corner to Oaks. Oaks back out to Law. Back on the corner to Farmer. As they move around, Burley with the basketball back to Law. They look down low. Nice steal by Minneapolis. As McKinney comes away with it. Nice job.
We throw it away.
Another turnover right there. Nice move by Decker as he weaves in and out of the lane and gets it to fall. Near turnover again, and it'll stay with Minneapolis.
12-11 the score. Minneapolis with the 1-point lead.
Hunter Allison comes out as Trayvon Thomas comes in. They will get it in. It's the top of the key to Sanders. Back to McCulloch. McCulloch down low to McKinney. Up and good. Nice job by McKinney as he gets the points down low. Nice job.
Back to the 3-point lead for the Lions.
Law back on the outside. Shot is up and no good. It's going to be a turnover back to Minneapolis as it drew nothing. Hunter Allison will check back in for Minneapolis.
McKinney sits down.
Isaiah Sherbert comes in, as well as number 12 for
Brubaker
Broncos.
sits down. 17.6 seconds left in the quarter. McCulloch across the timeline.
Back to Hunter Allison. They work it around. Back to Sanders. Sanders back to Sherbert. Back to McCulloch. And nice job by McCulloch. I didn't even see the clock running down. Nice job by McCulloch.
Time expired.
Yeah, McCulloch, great presence of mind. I did not see the clock, wasn't even paying attention. McCulloch, great presence of mind. to get that and get it to fall. Nice job by Minneapolis.
16-11 the score after 1 quarter play. We'll be right back. Listen to Scott.
Yeah, that name. Scott Osherman and Dale Leach.
And Dale will be right back.
Welcome back to Russell, Kansas. Dale Leach, Scott Osherman here. Minneapolis will inbounds as we get started here. McCulloch back to Brubaker. Brubaker back to McCulloch. McCulloch over here to Friel. Friel checks in for the first time. Friel drives, kicks it back out to Brubaker. Brubaker back to McCulloch. McCulloch passed up a 3, goes down low to Hunter Allison. Can't get it. Trayvon Thomas with a great job, but couldn't get it to fall.
Blocked from behind there.
Rebounded by Law. Back the other direction it goes. In the corner to Farmer. Farmer to Burley. Back to Farmer. He'll drive in. Kicks it back out to Oakes. Oakes takes the shot. He's had the hot hand earlier. Rebounded by Derek Friel. Back it goes to McCulloch. McCulloch crosses the timeline. McCulloch on the right-hand side. Drives in. Runner up, no good. Derek, rebounded by McCulloch. Derek Friel tipped the ball into McCulloch's hands. Minneapolis, great job, Hunter Allison, to come away with the rebound.
After the missed shot by Thomas.
A lot of just shots being thrown up. Dale, not really good shots. But we're getting some offensive rebounds. Minneapolis will send in McCulloch for Thomas. McCulloch to inbounds. Gets it to Derek Friel. Back to McCulloch. McCulloch on the outside. It's it back to Brubaker. Brubaker down low. Great hustle by Friel to save that. Brubaker in the lane. Can't get the fall. Great job by Trayvon Thomas, or excuse me, McKinney, but it comes back the other direction.
Oh, blocking foul by Friel there. Before the shot, I believe. Yes.
Yeah. Broncos get in a plentiful people here. 31 checks in. 30 checks in.
2 and 11.
11 and 2. They're playing everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll get your names here in a minute. So I'll let you have the call while I get
All
these.
right, number 4 gets guarded closely by Allison, and he just about loses it. And the Broncos throw it away. 2 had an open 3, decided to pass it down low to number 30, who had cut in too far. Out of bounds to the Lions. McKinney will inbound the ball here. After Brubaker gets his shoe tied. There we go. Into McCulloch. Across the timeline. Over to Brubaker. Back to McCulloch on the right wing. He drives in. Down low to McKinney. Stolen away by 31. Moved in front of McKinney. Here they come the other way. For a 3-pointer by number 4 is good. 14-16 Minneapolis with the 2-point lead.
Down low to Derek Friel. Can't get the ball.
Friel fouls number 11 on the rebound attempt. 11 pulls it down.
16-14 Minneapolis with the lead, but it's closing in as Isaiah Sherbert and Trayvon Thomas check in for Friel. They have too many players on there. And Hunter Allison. Ball goes in the hands of Watson. Watson back to Brown. Brown on the outside. They get back to not sure.
4.
And number 4, Price.
He drains the 2, ties it at 16. 5-point Minneapolis lead has evaporated.
5-0 run here to start the second quarter for the Broncos. McCulloch with the basketball. Ball goes back on the outside. McCulloch, darn it. And the turnover.
McKinney ties it up. Possession arrow to the Lions.
Could have easily been it over the back. I'm glad they didn't call it that way. Nice job by McKinney.
Having a discussion about the possession arrow? Maybe? The Russell coach questioned them. Oh, possession arrow, Lions.
Brubaker with the basketball. Back it goes to Sherbert, down low to Trayvon Thomas, up and good. Nice job by Trayvon to get the bucket. Great feed by Isaiah.
And he's fouled.
Trayvon will have the shot for the and one here. And it's good. Nice job by Trayvon Thomas. I heard Trayvon Thomas and Jace McKinney both made the all-tournament team.
Oh, good.
At the Hoisington tournament.
Wonderful. I unfortunately missed all the games due to work obligations.
Yep. Price for the basketball for the Broncos. Price gets it back out here to Watson. Watson will drive in.
Foul on the shot, misses. 30 to the line for two. Brubaker's first foul.
And the free throw is up and no good for Fowler. First free throw attempt of the night for the Broncos. It's 19 to 16, 4:36. Second one is up and good. Brubaker gets it back out, down low. We're definitely trying to feed the post.
31, Watson, I believe, knocked that out of bounds. Good quick defensive response.
Three-point shot up and good by Sanders. Nice job by Lane Sanders as he hits a three. Ball goes in the corner and there's a travel, yep. Good call, Dale. Minneapolis on a nice little run right here.
Lead back to 5, 22-17.
Sherbert with the basketball. Picks up his dribble, gets it back. Turnover back the other direction. Gosh darn it.
Sanders fouls. Could have traveling call on Sherbert. 4 Broncos set to come in. 2 Lions. McCulloch and Allison in for Brubaker. Oh, well, we took, okay. Friel's in also.
Yep. So Sherbert, Friel, McCulloch, Thomas, and Allison. Ball goes back on the outside to Oakes. Shot is up and good by Oakes. He has 8 points for the Broncos.
22 to 19.
McCulloch with the basketball. Derek Friel. Friel looks down low. They get it in the paint. Friel for three. It's off the mark. And the out of bounds.
Off of Allison.
Call it off of Hunter Allison. I thought I saw a white shirt right there. No
there
call.
was, but I think Allison touched it.
22 to 19 Minneapolis. Ball goes back on the outside. 3-point shot up and no good. Rebounded by Friel. Friel back the other direction. Back to McCulloch. McCulloch with the basketball. Back to Isaiah. Back it goes.
And we throw it away.
That is another turnover.
Brubaker's going to come in for Sherbert.
Brubaker back in for the line.
Ball goes in the corner. Back it goes to Price. Price looks down low to Burley. He'll drive right in, kicks it back out. Three-point shot is up and good by Farmer, and he hits another three.
Ties it at 22.
Ball goes back in the corner to Brubaker. 2:40 left to go here in the second quarter. McCulloch for three. It's in and out. Comes back the other direction.
He
There's a
walked.
travel. And
He tried to do the old KU shuffle there.
Brubaker gets leveled, but they call the travel beforehand. McKinney checks back in for Thomas.
2:26 to go in the half, tied at 22.
Ball goes back on the outside. Brubaker with the basketball. Brubaker, and that's a kick. Thank you very much. Thought they weren't going to call that for a second, Dale.
Yeah, it
little
was
upset.
rather delayed whistle there.
Minneapolis to inbounds. Brubaker with the basketball. Brubaker drives back out to Friel. Friel back to Brubaker. Brubaker in the paint. Shot up and good. Nice job by Brubaker.
Nice
to drive
little runner.
in, get the floater to fall. No good. Rebounded by McKinney. McKinney back to Brubaker. Brubaker with a crossover. And the finish. Nice job by Brubaker as he goes coast to coast.
2 straight buckets for Brubaker.
Minneapolis back up by 4. 1:38 left to go. Ball on the outside, it goes to Price. Price in the corner. There's going to be a hand check right there.
Yeah.
And he
Allison.
kind of held on to him.
Brubaker with the foul. His second. 16 fouls apiece, 1:32 to go. 26-22 Minneapolis. Broncos will inbound on the near side here.
Both teams with 16 fouls. Ball goes in the corner down low. Nobody with the backside help down there.
Travel
And the travel. So
before the block by McKinney.
ball comes back out into the hands of McCulloch. McCulloch in the corner of Friel. Friel back to McCulloch.
He walked.
12th turnover of the half, Dale. Not good. Of course, Russell's had 11, so pretty even on the turnover mark. Price of the basketball. And that's going to put him at the line.
Blocking foul on Sherbert.
Checking back in for the Broncos is Tanner Brown as Burley sits down for the Broncos.
1:07 to go in the half. 1-1 here.
And makes the front end is Price. Second shot coming by Price. Shot is up, and it's good as he makes them both. McCulloch with the basketball. 26-24. Thomas down low to McKinney. Oh, come on.
He
Misses.
backed away instead of going up strong.
Misses the inside shot. Back in the corner, goes down low. Off of McCulloch, it'll stay with the Broncos.
.46 seconds left in the half. Lines up by 2, 26-24.
Ball goes into the hands of Oaks. Oh, great job by Trayvon Thomas. No, how in the world does he not get fouled on that, Dale? Wow. Back the other direction it goes, and that's going to be, yeah.
There was a lot of fouls in the girls' game that didn't get called, in my opinion. And they're kind of continuing it here.
Yeah.
32 seconds remaining. The Lions still with a 2-point lead.
McCulloch with the basketball. In the corner, McKinney. McKinney back to McCulloch. 16 seconds. Back to Jose Sherbert. Nice job by Trayvon Thomas. Can't get it to fall. And Broncos come away with it. 3 seconds left. And they're going to get a shot off, Dale. Wow.
Thank goodness it didn't fall. 26-24 at half. The Lions with the 2-point advantage. Well, we said on paper it was going to be close.
And it is.
It's close. We'll be back.
Welcome back to Russell, Kansas. Dale Leach, myself, Scott Osherman at the half. Minneapolis with the lead, 26-24. Very even basketball game so far, Dale. Minneapolis with the 2-point lead going into the half. The Broncos outscored the Lions 13-10 in the second quarter. Minneapolis had the lead after 1, 16-11. And make sure halftime score 26-24. Excuse me. Scoring for the Russell Broncos. 1 point by Brandon Fowler. 2 points by Cody Decker. 6 by Kyle Farmer. 7 by Austin Price. And 8 by Travis Oaks. They were 3 for 4 from the free throw line, and they had 13 turnovers. Minneapolis, scoring-wise, Caden McCulloch with 2, Lane Sanders with 3, 6 by Trayvon Thomas, 7 by Trent Brubaker, 8 by Jason McKinney. Minneapolis was 2 for 3 from the free throw line, and they also had 13 turnovers. Very even ball game after the first half, Dale.
It was, but Minneapolis had 2 5-point leads, I think.
Yep.
Russell was up by 5 once in the first quarter. This game could be a lot different if we hadn't missed a lot of shots down inside. It really kind of hurt us. But as we said at the start of the game, has a chance to be a very close game, and that's what it is right now. Hope the Lions can take control in the second half and get a desperately needed win here in the league. Neither squad has won in the league. We'll be right back. All right, here we go. Second half action. Broncos with the ball.
Ball into the corner, it goes into the hands of Farmer. Farmer back to Price. Price back here in the corner to, Decker. Back to Price. They look down low to Oaks. Back to Farmer for 3. And he's in and out. Rebounded by McKinney.
Nice tip away by Brubaker there to get it to McKinney.
Brubaker drives in, and it's going to be stolen away. Good hustle there.
Off McKinney, or off Brubaker.
Back it goes in the hands of the Broncos. Oaks with the basketball. Back out here to Price, back to Decker. Decker to Farmer. Farmer looks down low to Burley. Burley Should be a walk, yep. And it is. Turnover back to Minneapolis. Well, I think our strength is our inside play.
No doubt
But
about
I
it.
think Broncos' strength is their outside play.
Mm-hmm. Other than Oaks.
Yeah. Ball goes back in the corner to Thomas. Thomas tipped out of bounds off of Farmer. Will stay with Minneapolis. Minneapolis to inbounds. It's in the corner to Brubaker for three. In and out. No good. Trayvon Thomas. Into McKinney. Up and good. Nice job by Jace McKinney
Nice
with
little
the
kiss
nice
off the
little,
glass.
Nice little shot there. 10 points for McKinney. Price of the basketball. On the outside to Decker. Decker looks down low to Oaks. Oaks goes in the paint. Tipped out of bounds. Nice job by McKinney with
Nice
the block.
block.
Broncos to inbounds. Oaks with the basketball. Shot is up and no good. Rebounded by McCulloch. McCulloch back the other direction. And there's going to be a foul on Price, his second.
Foul number 4, Austin Price. That's his 3rd personal.
Oh, third personal. I missed one earlier. So. Brubaker will set it up for the Lions. 6:22 left to go in the third quarter. Minneapolis with the basketball and the lead. Goes down low to McCulloch. Shot is McKinney.
Nice little hook.
McKinney with a nice shot. Back the other direction it goes. Farmer with the basketball. Back to Decker. Decker. Great job by defense down low with shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Minneapolis. Back it goes. McCulloch with the rebound. Goes down low to Chia. Yeah.
Travel by Thomas. Minneapolis has a 6-point lead. That's their largest lead of the game.
Ball in the hands of Decker. Decker in the corner to Burley. Burley down low. They go back to Oaks. Oaks in the corner. Rebounded by Minneapolis after the miss.
Brubaker with the board.
Shot is in the paint and good by Trayvon Thomas. Trayvon with a nice shot.
Timeout Broncos.
Trayvon Thomas and Jace McKinney have done tremendous this year.
They've gotten much better.
Much better in the paint.
A 8-point lead for the Lions with 5:18 to go in the third. 32-24.
We'll be right back.
Broncos will inbound the ball here after the timeout.
Price with the basketball. Price will set it up. Ball goes in the corner, down low. Great. Oh. Trayvon Thomas is going to get whistled with the foul. I think just his first, I believe. It is.
Thomas and Sanders come out for Allison and Sherbert.
Oh. Nice job by Burley as he was wide open under the glass. Missed an assignment on that. They get the easy bucket underneath. 32-26. Sherbert with the three. No good. Nearly stolen away. Tipped. No backside presence right there. Minneapolis gives up the easy bucket again underneath, this time by Decker.
32-28.
Sherbert. And a turnover.
Shoveled the feet or pulled the foot, one or the other. Frio going to come in. Not yet, though.
That's a turnover, yeah.
Friel's coming in for Sherbert.
(32-28). Brubaker with the basketball.
Allison
low.
wide open, blocked. Stepped out of bounds.
Checking in is Brown for the Broncos. Ball goes in the corner to McKinney. McKinney to McCulloch. Allison back out to McCulloch and McKinney, and he gets it. Nice job by McKinney as he gets a nice little 6-footer to fall. Oaks with the basketball.
34-28 Minneapolis.
Shot is up and no good. Another backside rebound by the Broncos. We were doing so good inside, and we have
Blocked by McKinney.
Minneapolis, nice defense right there. Oh, great run right in the lane, up and good by Price as he just goes right in. Price gets the bucket, 34-30.
Oaks with the pick. Brubaker knocks it out of bounds, save a layup. Maybe a foul, anyway. 4-point lead for the Lions. 34-30.
Burley down low, back to Farmer for three. No good, rebounded by Hunter Allison. Gets it up to Trayvon Thomas. Up and good, nice job by Trayvon Thomas to lay it in nicely. Great job by Hunter Allison to feed him.
The lead is 6. Now 3.
Price has got a nice little shot for the Broncos. Brubaker back out to Hunter Allison.
Stolen.
With another turnover.
Up and over the backboard, out of bounds to the Lions.
Brubaker. Trayvon Thomas in the paint, up and can't get it to fall. Great feed by Brubaker to Thomas down low. Trayvon went up in the air and got that thing, Dale.
He will get 2 free throws instead.
First shot is up and it is off the mark. Second shot is no good as well. Ball goes back in the hands of, nice job, turnover off of
40.
Burley. Give it back to Minneapolis.
McKinney and McCulloch ready to come in, and Sanders. Out will come Allison, Brubaker. So Friel will inbound the ball to McCulloch, who will get it across the timeline. Deep on the right side. Kisses it over to Sanders, deep left. Inside to Thomas, up and in. He can count it, and he's fouled. Expands the lead. Back to 5. Could make it 6.
Tanner Brown, first personal, third team foul. Trayvon Thomas, shooting one.
One team foul apiece this half. Timeout, Broncos here. 1:34 to go in the third. Excuse me, that was the third foul on the Broncos. As Minneapolis leads 38-33 with a chance to increase the lead again. We'll be back. Okay, welcome back with Trayvon Thomas at the line for Minneapolis with one free throw. I think he's 2 of 4, if I'm not mistaken.
2 of 5.
2 of 5, okay. Make that 2 of 6.
1:30 left to go here in the third quarter. Nearly stolen away. No good, rebounded by Thomas. Oh.
Blocking foul on number 2.
He's going to feel that one. Trayvon definitely had his football mode on that one. So.
Fourth team foul on the Bronx. Allison comes in for Thomas.
McCulloch with the basketball. McCulloch.
$105 to go. 5-second
Really,
count.
you've got to know your
Turnover on the Lions. Brubaker going to come in from McCulloch.
Tough call right there. He thought he had gotten separation, and the defensive player kept enough tight presence on him. Three-point shot, no good.
And we're going to foul on Allison, I believe.
Fouls on number 10. Allison, first personal, second team foul.
Hunter Allison, as you said, whistled with the foul.
Second team foul, first personal. 38-33, 50.3 seconds left in the third.
Ball goes back on the outside, in the corner to Brown. Brown goes down low, stolen away. Nice job, Lane Sanders back the other direction. Lane hits
man.
the fall, wow.
How that went in, I don't know.
Nice job, I don't know how either.
33 seconds to go.
And had some body on him. Ball goes back in the corner, three-point shot. Oh, wow, way deep was Watson, and he drains it.
20 seconds, 40-36, Minneapolis.
McKinney up and good, nice
Off
job.
the glass. 9 seconds.
Three-point shot, no good.
Sanders is going to foul on the rebound attempt with 0.8 seconds left. 24 will go to the line for 2. Third personal.
Oh, that's on Brubaker.
Oh, wow. Third on Brubaker.
Wow.
Third team foul.
Shot is off the mark for Law.
Thomas comes in for Allison.
Second shot coming here. Is up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Thomas.
That's what they put him in there for. Get that rebound. After 3 quarters of play, Minneapolis expands their lead 42-36. Their biggest lead of the quarter has been 8. We'll be back. Well, here we come for the fourth quarter. The Lions have a 6-point lead, but that's not a comfortable lead, folks. Not with a couple of 3 Broncos that can hit a 3. Lions will inbound. McKinney into Brubaker.
Lions outscore the Broncos 16-12 in that quarter. Friel back in the corner of Brubaker. Brubaker back to McCulloch for three. Nice shot. Caden McCulloch hits a three. I'd like to see some more of those. Nice job,
Yes.
Caden. Ball goes in the corner. Shot is up, no good, and rebounded by Law. Back to Price. Price back to Oaks. Oaks in the paint. Rebounded by Brubaker. Brubaker back the other direction. Brubaker back to McCulloch for three, and he gets it. Oh my goodness.
With a foul.
Wow. And that was a deep three, and he drained it. And he will go to the line for the and one and the and four here. Wow.
2 straight threes for Caden McCulloch. Chance for the old-fashioned four-pointer here.
Misses it.
Broncos with the rebound.
Price for three, and he hits it.
That was off, his is off the glass, I think. They
No,
all count.
no, it was not. It was a good shot. Nothing but net. It wasn't off the glass. So. Thomas. And nice job by Trayvon as he drives it in. Gets it to fall.
50-39, Minneapolis.
Let's see, that is Watson. Backward here, it goes to Price. Price going to drive in from the free throw line, up and good. Price with 15 points, actually 17 points. Big ball game right there for Price. Back it goes to McKinney in the paint.
Blocked, fouled.
McKinney at the line here. Front rim's the first one.
Sanders comes in for Sherbert.
Second one is up and good. Nice job by McKinney as he makes 1 of 2. Law with the basketball. Rebounded by. I was going to say, how is that not a foul? My gosh. That's a mugging. So, foul on 31, I believe.
7th team foul, 1-1 coming up at the other end with 6:04 remaining in the quarter.
Caden McCulloch walks to the other end to try to put in the 1-1. First shot coming here. 6:04 left to go in the ball game. Up and good. Nice job by McCulloch. Second shot is up and it's good. He makes them both.
53-41, the 12-point lead for the Lions.
Ball comes back the other direction.
Oaks fouled by McKinney. He'll go to the line for 2.
Lane Sanders,
Sanders with the foul.
his third personal. Oaks makes the first one. (53-42). Oaks with a chance for his 10th point of the night, and he gets it.
At 8 in the first half.
8 in the first quarter.
First quarter.
Yeah. You're right. That's still the first half. Brubaker with the basketball. Sanders into Thomas. And
Oaks blocks. Thomas fouls him. Two free throws for Thomas. 8th team foul on the Broncos. The Lions with 4.
Makes the first one. Nice job by Trayvon. Second one coming. Shot is up and it's off the mark. Rebounded by Watson.
Tipped away by McCulloch from behind.
To Thomas. And
Beautiful
and
lay in and a foul.
Nice job.
Oaks.
And Oaks is complaining, but that was clearly a foul. Nice job by Trayvon Thomas.
McKinney's kind of dinged up a little bit down here at the other end. But he's up now and walking it off. 54-43, the 11-point lead for the Lions. Chance for us to increase the lead here with one free throw. 56-43, excuse me. There was a question on whether they're going to count the basket, I guess.
Timeout's called by the Broncos, so we'll take one with them. 56-43, Minneapolis with the lead. 5:30 left to go in the ball game. You're listening to Eagle Communication Channel 20. We'll be right back. Trayvon Thomas for the and one here. Shot is up, and it's good. Nice job. Trayvon comes out. Hunter Allison comes in.
57-43.
Price to the basketball. Back it goes over here to Decker. Back to Price. Back to Oaks. Oaks on the outside. Shot in the paint. Up and good by Oaks. Back it goes Lane Sanders. Back to Brubaker. Back to McCulloch. To Hunter Allison. Hunter into McKinney. No good. And oh, that's going to be off of Russell.
Yep.
Nice job. Minneapolis gets a break right there. McCulloch will inbounds the basketball. Into Sanders. Back to McCulloch.
Travel.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. That's what they call him. Back it goes the other direction. Farmer. Picks up his dribble, goes back. Hunter.
Hunter goes for the steal, but fouls.
His second personal.
We got 3 young players that are coming in and playing solid defensive ball and pretty good presence on handling the ball.
Yeah.
And Allison, Friel.
Peschel's not been in tonight.
But no
That's a
scoring
travel.
out of them, so to speak.
Oh.
A tripping call is fouled. Called.
Man.
Tripping foul is called. I should reverse those.
That's going to put him at the line for a one-on-one. That's the 4th personal on Brubaker, too.
Thomas in for Allison. They're leaving Brubaker in with the 4 fouls. 4:37 remaining. What's it called? A pushing foul or something? Pushing foul on the Broncos. It's going to negate a second free throw. No. But they're pulling everybody away from the line.
Foul's called on number 25, Blue. Clear the lane. Austin will have one shot, and we'll have another 1-1.
Oh, wow.
Called on who? Oh, McKinney.
Wow, so Price makes them both, and then now we'll have a 1-on-1 as Burley comes in to shoot a 1-on-1.
18 fouls on the Lions, 9 on the Broncos. 4:37 remaining. It's 57-47 Minneapolis.
No good, rebounded by Thomas. Trayvon back to McCulloch. McCulloch to bring it down here. Ball goes to Friel. Back to McCulloch. Back to Sanders. Sanders.
Foul on Brule, or Real, whatever his name is. 40.
Burley.
Burley. Oh, not a foul. Out of bounds is called.
No, you're kidding me. Oh my goodness.
10-point advantage still,
Wow.
57-47, 4:15 remaining. Steal.
Ball goes up to Lane Sanders after the steal, and the bucket is good. Nice job by Sanders after the turnover. Ball goes in the corner. Farmer for three. No good, and it's going to be out of bounds. Minneapolis basketball. Nobody was boxing out on that one, Dale.
Sanders thought he had the rebound, but got knocked away quickly.
McCulloch up to Sanders. Sanders, whew,
We
that's
were
a tough one.
fortunate there, weren't we?
Into Thomas, up, and it's no good. And rebounded by Burley. Ball in the corner to Decker. Decker back to Price. Price shot no good. Rebounded by McKinney. McKinney back to McCulloch. McCulloch back the other direction. 59-30, 59-47. Timeout called by Minneapolis. Full timeout it is. Minneapolis with the 12-point lead. 3:18 left to go.
59-47. We'll be back. Okay, Minneapolis will inbound the ball with 3:18 remaining. 59-47.
Sanders, McCulloch, Friel, Thomas, and McKinney on the floor. McCulloch with the basketball. Oh, backcourt to Sanders. And it's stolen away. And the foul, you got to be kidding me, guys.
9th team foul on the Lions.
Thomas. Burley at the line here. No good, rebounded by McKinney. Back to Friel. Back to McCulloch. 3 minutes left. McCulloch drives it in. Nice pass and another turnover.
Couldn't handle it. Behind the back attempt. Traveled.
Yeah, good call. Good call. Dodged a bullet right there. He was going in and he finished, but it does not count. Another turnover. Rebounded by Friel. Back to McCulloch. 2:36 left to go in the ball game. Back to Friel. Friel in the corner to Sanders. Sanders back to McCulloch for three.
McKinney's going to get the
McKinney.
foul
Gosh darn.
on the rebound attempt. 10th team foul on the line, so a double bonus here for the Broncos. This guy has not been very hot at the line tonight.
And he makes that one.
What happens when you talk about him?
Yeah, exactly, Dale. Nice job. 48-59, 2:26 left to go. Makes them both.
59-49, Minneapolis. Tipped out by Oaks of the Broncos. 2:20 remaining.
Friel with the basketball. Back to Sanders. Sanders back to McCulloch. Into McKinney. Nice job as McKinney gets the bucket in the paint. 61-49. Ooh, Price the fadeaway three. Nice job, saved into the hands of Friel.
Bounced off of McKinney's leg, but Friel rescued it.
No foul. Back the other direction, 143. So.
Nice block by
Nice
McKinney
job
from
by
behind.
McKinney.
Timeout Blue, full. 1:33 remaining. Minneapolis up 61-49. Okay, here we come. Lions will inbound the ball.
McKinney with the basketball. To Thomas. Up and good. Great pass, great finish by Trayvon. A great long pass by McKinney. Price.
Traveled.
Back to Farmer, back to Price. Back to Lom, back to Farmer. Back to Price. Good defense by Minneapolis. Minneapolis with a great job on the defensive side. Rebounded by McCulloch. Back to Brubaker. Brubaker. Nice job by Brubaker. Back to McKinney. Into Thomas. Up and good. Great job by Trayvon Thomas.
Count it.
With the finish. Nice job by Thomas right there as he goes in. Great pass by McKinney. 54 seconds left, 65-49. And Thomas misses that one. Good hustle by Lane Sanders.
Couldn't quite get control before heading out of bounds. As he rolled with the ball out of bounds, actually.
Price with the bucket.
Sanders will go to the line for a double bonus. 30 seconds remaining. I didn't see what happened to McCulloch down here, but he's wondering why he didn't get a foul called. First one out. Second one no good. 29 seconds.
Oaks for three, off the mark, rebounded by McKinney. Back to Sanders. Back to Brubaker. Back to McCulloch. And to Thomas.
2
That's your
seconds.
ball game.
The Lions get their fourth win of the year here. First in league play by 16 points. As visitors here in Russell, 67-49. to 51. What was a tight game for quite a while broke open here late in the third and in the fourth quarter. We'll be back for a little wrap-up.
Welcome back to Russell, Kansas. Dale Leach, myself, Scott Osherman. As Minneapolis comes away with the victory tonight, 67-51. Nice effort in the second half. Minneapolis pulls it away big time in the fourth quarter, thanks to the big play of our big guys, Trayvon Thomas and Jace McKinney. Run through some scoring real quick for the Russell Broncos. Brandon Fowler with 1, Siontona Watston with 3, 4 by Matt Burley, 6 by Kyle Farmer, 4 by Kobe Decker, 21 by Austin Price, and 12 by Travis Oakes. For Minneapolis, scoring-wise, Lane Sanders finished the night with 7 points. Trent Brubaker with 7. 10 points by Caden McCulloch, 19 by Jace McKinney, and Trayvon Thomas with 24 for the Lions, as Minneapolis comes away with the victory tonight. Free throw shooting wise, Russell was 6 for 10 in the second half, 9 for 14 for the ball game. Minneapolis, this is where we really struggled tonight. 5 for 14 in the second half, 7 for 17 for the game. Not good, 9 turnovers. We did have great play by McKinney and Thomas.
The difference in the game, really, our inside strength there.
McCulloch was in double figures, so nice job by the Lions tonight.
So had McCulloch, McKinney, and Thomas all in double figures?
All in double figures. If we can get all 3 of those in double figures on any given night, we're going to do fairly well. So that's what we need to focus on and do. So Minneapolis does come away with the victory. Nice to finally get a league win against the Broncos here in Russell. As like I said, we had lost that one last year. So
yeah, they finished off a long streak, and we come back and win the rebound game. So that's nice. Hope we can start another streak. That would be nice.
That would be. So
well, we'll hopefully be in the new gym next Friday night against Sacred Heart. Girls and the guys. Long wait will be finished, we hope.
It'll sure be nice. Looking forward to it.
Thanks for listening, always, and have us in your home. This is Dale Leach and
Scott Osherman
signing off for the night. God bless and good night.